Hi Libra, welcome to Twin Oracles. My twin couldn't make it, but she sends you all of her love. Mwah! I'm here to do a reading for you. We will be using the following deck here, available on Etsy, should you be interested. No affiliation. Some people just like to know what decks we use. All right, with that being said, let's hop on into your reading. Libra, I hope life is treating you well. I hope you are receiving bounty and blessings and opportunities and miraculous synchronicities every minute, all the time. Okay, so keep yourself open to those types of blessings. All right, Libra, this will be a general reading for entertainment purposes only. It might resonate, it might not. Please accept the messages that do resonate with you. Leave what does not. It's also a timeless reading, although in the title you might see mid-April. Our intention is that these videos are always timeless readings, meaning whether you watch them today, tomorrow, a year from now, have faith and trust. Even if you watch it in 4 years from now, that's when it will most resonate with you, okay? Last but not least, if you hear me say he, she, him, her, it, they, etc., please feel free to reverse the roles as well. All right, what messages do we have going on for Libra? Okay, so you have the Five of Wands. It's on its side. The Five of Wands can represent quarreling, conflict, competition, but it kind of feels like you're coming out of that, okay? It could have been a long haul, a long shot. It could have been going on for a long time, but it kind of feels like that's coming to an end or will be coming to an end. Next, you have the Ace of Wands, and that's on its side as well. Now, for some of you, there could have been arguing, fighting, quarreling, because you or someone else in your life, like you or someone else, are going through a spiritual awakening here, okay? And it doesn't happen to everyone where when they go through a spiritual awakening, you know, they fight or they pick fights or they nitpick or they find reasons to fight with you or they quarrel, or it doesn't happen to everyone, but for some people it does, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you or someone else. You could be in a relationship, in a partnership, friends, family, in any way, shape, or form, but there's someone here that likes to argue and bicker when they are going through a spiritual awakening. But this soon will come into an end, okay, if it hasn't already, and good things will come out of this, okay? This person or you, whoever's going through the spiritual awakening, they don't know how to deal with the feelings or the emotions or things that they are feeling while going through this spiritual awakening, okay? Next, you have the Eight of Cups, okay, which is on its side again. This can represent leaving someone or leaving something behind, moving on from something, okay? There's some kind of shift, an eclipse, a solstice of some sort that is leading you, guiding you, inspiring you, you know, pushing your life forward in a new way, in a different way. And next you have Libra, the 10 of Pentacles. That is beautiful, okay? So this spiritual awakening and this fighting and all of that, it wasn't in vain, and good things will come of it. Let's just put it that way, okay? There may be a change in your life, Libra, okay, where you or someone else, more than likely the person that is quarreling or picking fights or fighting all the time, that person is needing to leave something behind here. And that's what they're struggling with. They're going through a spiritual awakening where they're struggling with needing to leave the old version of themselves behind, needing to move on from it, okay? And that's what they're battling. Try not to take it personally. They're not battling you. They're battling themselves. They're battling what their soul is asking them to do, what their soul is calling them to do. It's like they're kicking and screaming. They don't want to do it. They're not ready for it. Although they do want this new beginning more than anything else, they want this compassion, this passion, this fire, this drive, this soulful, meaningful life, this soulful, meaningful new beginning. They want this more than anything because it will fill their cup on so many different levels and in so many different ways. And it will fill up their pockets and their bank accounts too, right? They want it more than anything, but they're being asked to leave things behind. And that's where the battle is, okay? They want the new beginning, but they're kicking and screaming because they have to let go of old versions of themselves, okay? I was just going to ask if there's anything else for Libra, and a card fell out. So you have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, it could be loss of money, okay? There is a change in your life, right? And this could be what you're wanting to change. The fact that perhaps you're not abundant financially, okay? It could be you're wanting to change. Maybe you feel alone. Maybe you don't have your significant other in your life. Maybe that's something that you're wanting to change here, okay? What else for Libra? But as you can see here, there is some kind of change. Fives, and these both are fives. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Fives represent change. So there is change coming, and the change is going to herald in a new beginning for you, okay? And possibly financial gain. Right, and this is what I'm picking up on. You know, someone here, like their soul is asking them to do something, to change something in their life, to move on from something, to move away from something, to move away from every old way of doing things in life. They're being asked to end it, quit it, move on from this, okay? And someone is kind of like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not ready for it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it, right? I don't want to give it up. And that won't bring about change, right? It's like holding on. You have the Nine of Cups, and this is what I was referring to over here when I was mentioning this new life, this new beginning that will come in for you once you leave your old way of being behind, when you have an ego death. This new beginning that comes in for you will fill your cups on every different level. That's what this Nine of Cups is. Libra, this Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, okay? And if you do what God's asking you to do here, because there's an opportunity presenting itself in front of you, or your soul is asking you to do something, to change something, to be someone new, to have a new identity, to stop the fighting, to stop the arguing, to stop the bickering, to move on from it, to, you know, bite your tongue in certain areas, in certain situations, right? You don't have to say everything that's on your mind. If you know that you're going to say something, and if you say something, it's going to trigger someone else, or it's going to create a fight, bite your tongue, right? The simple things in life can create a prevention of chaos. You can reverse so much. You can stop arguing and fighting and bickering easily just by biting your tongue, just by not saying what you always say over and over again to trigger someone or to create a fight. Move on from that. Move on from that. Be a new person. Be better than that. Be different than that. These are the changes that you're being asked to make, Libra, because I'm telling you, your dreams will come true if you change, if you let go of your old life and your old way of being. Move on from it. You've outgrown it. It does not serve you anymore. So in every way, on every level, big and small, don't do what you did in the past. If it's not working for a reason. If you're fighting for a reason. So try something new. Try something new. Figure out how to stop the arguing and bickering. Try something new so you can move on from the fighting. That way, your dreams can come in. Your dreams can come true. That way, if you stop the fighting, you're going to have positive energy surrounding you, Libra. And in that positive energy that surrounds you, you can now experience financial gain. You can experience generational wealth, enough money for you and for all your lineages moving down from you, generation after generation. Okay, that's what you want. And you're upset on a soul level. You're upset and you argue and fight with people often, repeatedly, because you don't have this money. Because your soul is saying, move on from the old way of being and the money will come. So there's a blockage here. There's a blockage. And even if you're told what this blockage is, some of you might be like, well, no, I don't care. I'm not going to change. Right? And you might not say that out loud, but your soul or your ego, not your soul, sorry, not your soul, your ego will say in its mind, I don't need to change that. Right? But your soul is saying, yes, you do. If you accept this and if you answer this call, your dreams will come true. Your dreams will be made manifest. Okay? You will go on a new journey. You will be kind again. You will be lighthearted again. You'll be a completely different person, Libra. Okay? Let's pull some cards from the Love Oracle cards. What's going on for Libra? What's coming in for Libra? Clarify this reading, please, for Libra. 3 or 4 cards. The Runner. Runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Exactly my point. So you're coming out of this. Nothing lasts forever, okay? But exactly, like your ego, I just said that. Your ego is telling you, no, I don't have to change. And here it's saying listening to ego. Right? The ego is keeping you stuck. You're running away from your soul calling, your soul's path. Your soul's path is asking you to let go of things that you no longer serve you. So good things can come in for you, things that you actually do want. Like money, happiness, joy, fulfillment, freedom. What else for Libra? So you're being asked to have an ego death here. Okay, that's what's happening. You're being asked to say goodbye to the old way of being. Next, you have twin flames. It came out on its side. So it kind of feels like once you do let go of things that no longer serve you, having your life partner or your twin flame in your life is going to be one of the blessings that you receive here with the 9 of Cups. You're going to receive money, you're going to receive love, you're going to receive happiness, joy, stability, security, growth, flexibility, prosperity, abundance, love, true love. Okay? All you have to do, Libra, is let go. Love, engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, competition, union. You have the twin flames card with a ring, with the engagement ring. Okay, that's beautiful. What else do you want to tell Libra? So trust me, you want the good things that are coming in for you. Excuse me. But in order to have the good things that are coming in with you for you, you are being asked to let go of your old self. An ego death. Let go of your old identity. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So for some of you, I picked that up here with the Runner. For some of you, you were in a codependent relationship, okay? Or some of you are in a codependent relationship, and that could be one of the things for some of you that you're being asked to leave behind, to move on from it, because there's a lot of arguing, bickering, quarreling, okay? And you're being asked to move on from that so you can move towards the real deal here, your twin flame, your life partner, your soulmate, whatever it is you want to call it, okay? But you got to let the past go. You got to let the past behind you. You also are being asked to heal things within your heart, okay? For some of you, you overcame an addiction, or you overcame a codependent relationship here, or you overcame or are overcoming a very difficult stage in your life. Maybe you've gone through something very heart-wrenching, traumatic, and you're being asked to heal your heart from that. So that way, before you meet your twin flame or your life partner, Libra, you're ready to invite them into your life wholeheartedly, because you've made space and room within your heart because of the fact that you healed from these past heartaches and pains and torture and everything of your past year that no longer serves you. All right, Libra. So this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything, and same with subscribing to Twin Oracles. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to us. So thank you so very much for doing so. Thank you for subscribing, liking this video. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing this video with loved ones. And be sure, Libra, to hit the notification bell so you don't lose our channel and you're advised of all of our upcoming uploads. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love this for you. Let go of the old, make space for the room. Love is here, money is here, abundance is here, prosperity is here, new beginnings in all ways, all shapes or form are here, but you are being asked to heed your soul's calling here, okay? Try to be aware and open of what your soul is asking you to do so you do not miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime here, okay? Whether it be money, financial gain, whether it be the love of your life, you don't want to miss out on the opportunity of having a love of your life if you're still in a toxic relationship, or if you're just in a relationship or friendship where there's a lot of fighting, okay? You want to be open, heal your heart, make space and room for all those beautiful blessings, Libra. I love you. You've got this. Until the next time. Mwah. Bye for now.